Hi, Parviz. Happy Saturday to you. The other day, you spoke with my son, Chris. I think it was yesterday, and he promised to send you a custom video. So I'm sending that right now for you with tips and tricks on how to improve your online presence. So as he mentioned on the phone, we're not selling anything in the video. We are a small business as well, and we believe that givers gain. So every week, we randomly pick out some small businesses and offer to make custom videos for you all, hoping to bring value and service to our community in the process. But your feedback would be greatly appreciated. We want to make sure that our videos are actually helpful. So at the end, if you can just shoot us a reply, let us know if you watched it, what you thought about it. If there was anything that we can clarify, we'd be happy to do that too. But any feedback whatsoever would be greatly appreciated. So in your video, I'm going to go over content, backlinks, and citations, and why these are important website elements for you. We'll go over your company's online presence, and I'll make recommendations for improvement if I see any. So content, words, images, videos. That's what that is. Content is anything that fits into those categories. It's important to have relevant keywords on your page, and the only way to get really good keywords and have an opportunity to put those keywords is to have sufficient content. So you want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage and at least 500 on your back pages. Okay, this is going to allow Google to spend time on your website and grabbing the keywords that describe the services and products that you offer. If you don't have a lot of keywords or content, Google will jump on your page and jump right back off. They won't spend time regularly learning about your services and putting you out there in front of customers. So citations are things that are listings and directories. Google, Yelp, those are examples. Yellow Pages is also a great example. It's your business name, your address, and your phone number essentially. There's a sample right there on the screen for you. And you want to have as many of these throughout the internet as possible, and especially more than your competition, okay? And then backlinks are the placement of your website onto other websites. So for example, if your business is listed in Facebook, Yellow Pages, LinkedIn, Wikipedia, Instagram, any of these are considered backlinks, and they are helping to drive traffic back to your website. So when people click on those, right, they're redirected to your website. That in itself gives you a boost. To Google, the more backlinks you have, the more popular you are to them and the more validation you receive from them. They consider companies that have lots of backlinks to be relevant, validated, legitimate businesses. If you don't have very many backlinks to Google, they don't really pay much attention to you. They don't consider you to be a legitimate business. So you want to make sure that you get as many backlinks as you can that are relevant to your service area. Keep it in the home improvement area. You're a painter, so you wouldn't have listings for restaurants and spas. You wouldn't put your website on those. Make sure that you're placing your backlinks on pages that are relevant to what you actually do. So let's go take a peek right here. I'm going to come back to your website in just a moment. Let's go into Google real quick. So I did an organic keyword search. That's where people type in what it is they're searching for, usually in this format. So in your case, I typed in painting contractors for Baltimore, Maryland. All right. What you'll see at the very top are usually ads. Ads are okay for part of a number of reasons. It's great to have as part of your marketing strategy, but a couple of things to keep in mind. One is that many people have ad blockers on their computers. So if they have these installed on their computers, they're not going to see the ads. Second, you will see ads for like Thumbtack, Yelp, Home Advisor, House, those kinds of services. When you are purchasing leads from those services, one thing to keep in mind is that you are paying for a lead that you might not land, and that very same lead is being shared with 4 other businesses. So all 5 businesses are paying the same cost for a lead, and only one of them will land that. So it's something to keep in mind. I say when people are placing ads to do it strategically and to be mindful that they shouldn't put their entire budget on advertisement, but do organic things to the website as well, because your website will work very hard for you. It's there 24 hours and it will be there consistently as long as you build it up and continue to promote it out there in the internet. Okay. So if we take a look at the Google page, what we'll get in the first, like the middle of the page, is what we call the map pack. And this is where Google places who they perceive to be the top businesses for the keywords that were typed in. Okay. The important point to know about this is that a lot of traffic, a great deal of it, probably 30 to 40%, if not more, happens right here in this small area. The remaining area are that I recommend getting placed on if you can is the first, second, or third pages. Most people are not clicking further than those pages to find services, so you want to make sure your business is listed on those areas. Okay, I'm not sure if you are. I see you're not on the first page. Let's see if you're on the second page at least. And I do not see you here. So that's something that you're going to want to be able to do, is get on the first couple of pages so that people will find you sooner. Again, most people are not clicking further back on Google. The great news is that the tips that I'm sharing with you will help you to do that and actually give you a chance over time to have your business listed here in the map pack. Okay. So let's take a look at your website. For one thing, I would say your website, I love the imagery that you have here. It helps to show people and showcase your professionalism and your skill set, the quality of work that you do. But one thing that's screaming out is that you barely have any content other than these few photos here. You don't really have information on your page describing what it is. Remember, 1,500 words to 2,000 words is what you need on your home pages, and all of these back pages at least 500. Now, let me explain again why it's important. When Google comes to your site, they barely see anything. And so they go, all right, let's jump on to the next page. And they don't really spend a lot of time figuring out what it is you offer. And you have quite a few things that you offer, right? Interior painting, home painting, exterior painting. So you want to have an opportunity for Google to spend time getting to know your business so that they will promote you here, right? You want them to put you on the first couple of pages so that people can find your business. And there's no reason for you not to be listed there, okay? So that's my first tip for you. The second tip is that although your images are beautiful, you are not naming them. You're giving them like a random number, just a random name here. Tag your images with the services in the city that you provided it in, okay? You sort of have that here, but it's so indescript and very small. People are not going to catch that. Also, Google will not. They expect websites to be in a particular format, to be tagged this particular way. And when you're not using headers and content in the right way, again, Google doesn't consider it to be a valid and legitimate business, okay? So those are the things that I would recommend. One other thing is add, you have a request and estimate, but add that on your homepage too. Have a short form, contact us form where people can immediately fill out their name, phone number, and email, so that if they don't find your phone number immediately, which they don't, they can at least send that to you and you can follow up with them immediately, okay, to get their service. The idea is to get people on your page, to grab their attention, and to have them reach out to you. That's what this website is going to do for you if you make the changes that I've recommended. So let's take a look at a little bit at your data right now. So right now you have a popularity ranking of about 5 out of 100 with Google. You have about 290 backlinks, which isn't terrible, but as you can see, it's starting to drop already. And that's because backlinks need to be something that you maintain over time. You need to be continually adding your presence out there in the internet. The same thing with citations. You only have 4 referring domains right now. At one time, you had 8. If we compare against one of your top competitors who was listed in that map pack, you're the blue line down here right now. You're getting about 0 clicks on a daily basis. But if you look at your competitor up here, they're getting about 200 or so every day. So we'd want to close this gap here, right? This is an opportunity for you to grab a lot of this this customer base, this business. So please take in mind what I've said. If you remember nothing else, remember content, backlinks, and citations. Okay, those are the things you want to add to your website to make sure that you are giving your business the opportunity to grab that customer base as well. I'm going to end it here. This video went pretty long, but I feel like you have a great opportunity to improve your website. So I just wanted to give you as much information as I could in the short amount of time that I had. So please shoot me a feedback. Let me know you watched it. Let me know if it was helpful or not. And if I can clarify anything for you, please let me know that as well, okay? I wish you much success, Parviz. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.